Baba Vanga's frightening prediction for 2025. Throughout history, humanity has been captivated by the idea of predicting the future. From ancient oracles in Greece to modern psychics and astrologers, the allure of prophecy has transcended cultures and eras. Prophets have long been viewed as bridges between the earthly and the divine, individuals believed to possess an extraordinary gift for seeing what lies beyond the veil of time. These figures often emerge during periods of great uncertainty, when societies yearn for guidance and answers in the face of the unknown. Among the pantheon of modern seers, few have captured the public imagination as profoundly as Baba Vanga, the blind Bulgarian mystic. Born Vangelia Pandeva Dimitrova in 1911, Baba Vanga's rise to prominence began with tales of her uncanny predictions, delivered from a humble home in the Balkans. Over decades, her fame spread across Eastern Europe and beyond, with believers claiming she foretold global events with remarkable accuracy. Her visions, often enigmatic and cryptic, have been both celebrated and scrutinized, earning her the moniker of the Nostradamus of the Balkans. What sets Baba Vanga apart from other prophets is not only the scope of her predictions, but also the profound influence her legacy continues to wield in the modern era. Her forecasts have been revisited time and again, especially during moments of global turmoil. As the year 2025 approaches, there is renewed interest in her prophetic words, with many turning to her alleged predictions to make sense of an uncertain future. Among her most dramatic visions for this pivotal year are claims of economic collapse, political upheaval, and a global conflict that could reshape the world as we know it. This chapter lays the foundation for understanding Baba Vanga's enduring influence, providing a historical overview of the role of prophecy and the cultural fascination with those who claim to see the future. It also sets the stage for a deeper exploration of her life, her most notable predictions, and the chilling possibilities she foresaw for the coming years. Baba Vanga's story is as mysterious as her prophecies. Born in a small village in modern-day North Macedonia, her life was forever changed by a tragic event in her childhood. At the age of 12, she reportedly lost her eyesight during a violent storm, an event that marked the beginning of her alleged supernatural abilities. According to accounts, the storm not only took her vision, but also imbued her with a unique insight into the future. Her family, deeply religious and immersed in folklore, believed that this event was a divine intervention, setting her on a path as a clairvoyant. Her early prophecies were localized, focusing on individuals in her community. As word spread of her accuracy, people began traveling from far and wide to seek her counsel. Stories of her foresight include finding lost objects, identifying illnesses, and even predicting the outcomes of family disputes. However, it was her later, more globally significant predictions that catapulted her to international fame. Among the events she allegedly foresaw are the rise of Adolf Hitler, the outbreak of World War II, and the eventual collapse of the Soviet Union. Her supporters point to specific phrases she reportedly used, such as a great steelbird causing devastation, which they interpret as foretelling the September 11th attacks. Another chilling prediction includes the Chernobyl nuclear disaster, where she supposedly warned of radioactive clouds over the north. For the year 2025, Baba Vanga's prophecies have sparked a mixture of fear and speculation. It is claimed that she envisioned a year marked by intense global conflict, with tensions escalating between major world powers. Some interpretations suggest she foresaw economic turmoil on an unprecedented scale, potentially leading to widespread social unrest. Additionally, there are references to environmental challenges and societal changes that could alter the course of human history. While skeptics argue that her predictions are often vague and open to interpretation, her followers insist that the patterns of recent history align disturbingly well with her visions. As we delve deeper into Baba Vanga's legacy, it is essential to examine the evidence surrounding her predictions and consider both the believer's perspective and the critic's arguments. Whether viewed as a true prophet or a figure of folklore, her influence on modern prophecy cannot be denied. The global economy has always been a complex and fragile system, susceptible to disruptions from war, technological change, and natural disasters. Baba Vanga's predictions for 2025 suggest a convergence of these factors, leading to a period of severe economic instability. According to interpretations of her prophecies, she foresaw a year when financial markets would falter, plunging the world into a deep economic crisis. This collapse, she claimed, would be triggered by a combination of reckless monetary policies, geopolitical tensions, and unforeseen global events. Economists and historians have often drawn parallels between Baba Vanga's visions and the patterns of economic history. The potential for stagflation, a combination of stagnant growth and inflation, has been a recurring concern among financial experts. In 2025, factors such as rising debt levels, shifting trade alliances, and resource scarcity could align to create the perfect storm. Baba Vanga's followers argue that her prophecies highlight the vulnerability of the global financial system, urging societies to prepare for a period of austerity and adaptation. In addition to economic turmoil, Baba Vanga's 2025 predictions include dramatic geopolitical shifts. She is said to have foreseen the rise of new political ideologies, with some interpretations suggesting a resurgence of communism or socialism as dominant forces. These shifts, coupled with mounting international conflicts, could destabilize existing power structures and lead to widespread unrest. Some have linked her prophecies to current trends, such as increasing polarization in political discourse, the growing influence of authoritarian regimes, and the challenges facing democratic institutions. The idea of global conflict also looms large in her predictions for 2025. Baba Vanga reportedly warned of escalating tensions between major world powers, driven by competition for resources, ideological differences, and unresolved historical grievances. The potential for regional disputes to spiral into larger confrontations is a recurring theme in her visions. These warnings align with modern concerns about the proliferation of advanced weaponry, cyber warfare, and the erosion of international cooperation. As we analyze these predictions, it is crucial to approach them with a balance of skepticism and curiosity. While Baba Vanga's prophecies may seem dire, they also serve as a reminder of the interconnectedness of global systems and the importance of resilience in the face of adversity. Nostradamus, the enigmatic 16th century French astrologer and seer, occupies a unique place in the annals of prophecy. Born Michel de Nostradam in 1503, he became renowned for his cryptic quatrains, poetic verses that many believe contain foresight into future events. While his writings have been subject to varying interpretations, Nostradamus's prophecies have gained immense popularity for their perceived accuracy, especially when linked to major historical moments. Over centuries, his work has been scrutinized, celebrated, and questioned, yet it continues to resonate in times of uncertainty. Nostradamus's influence stems from his purported foresight into world-changing events. Advocates point to specific quatrains that seem to reference figures like Napoleon Bonaparte and Adolf Hitler, as well as catastrophic events like the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. His cryptic style, filled with metaphors, anagrams, and astrological references, allows for flexible interpretations, which has helped his work remain relevant across different eras. Skeptics argue that this ambiguity makes it easy to fit his predictions to events after they occur, yet the uncanny parallels often leave even critics intrigued. In the modern context, Nostradamus's quatrains are frequently revisited to interpret challenges facing humanity. For 2025, many enthusiasts suggest that his predictions point to a confluence of crises, including technological upheaval, environmental disasters, and geopolitical strife. One recurring theme is the rise of artificial intelligence and its potential consequences. Nostradamus's references to machines of man and a new understanding are interpreted by some as a forewarning of AI advancements that could disrupt industries, economies, and even the fabric of human relationships. Another ominous interpretation involves environmental catastrophes. Nostradamus often described events involving water, fire, and the heavens. Some scholars link these to contemporary issues like climate change, rising sea levels, and the increasing frequency of extreme weather events. Speculation around 2025 focuses on a potential tipping point, where the cumulative effects of environmental degradation could lead to widespread societal challenges. Geopolitically, Nostradamus's quatrains are thought to allude to the emergence of new conflicts. Phrases about two great leaders and a terrible war are interpreted as warnings of escalating tensions between major powers. Analysts point to current global dynamics, including territorial disputes, resource competition, and ideological divides, as fertile ground for these predictions to manifest. Nostradamus's cryptic mention of a great king from the East has fueled speculation about shifting power balances, particularly in the Asia-Pacific region. As with Baba Vanga's predictions, interpretations of Nostradamus's work must be approached with caution. His writings are often translated and reinterpreted in ways that reflect the concerns of the time. Nevertheless, the enduring fascination with his quatrains underscores humanity's desire to find patterns and meaning in the chaos of history. His legacy remains a testament to the power of prophecy, serving both as a warning and a mirror to the anxieties of the modern age. The interplay between prophecy and religion has deep historical roots, with many seers drawing upon spiritual frameworks to contextualize their visions. Baba Vanga and Nostradamus are no exceptions, as their predictions often align with apocalyptic themes found in religious texts. This connection has fueled interpretations that cast their prophecies in a theological light, offering insights into the broader spiritual significance of their warnings. Religious traditions, particularly Christianity, have long emphasized the concept of end times, a period of tribulation preceding divine intervention and the establishment of a new order. The Book of Revelation, with its vivid imagery of plagues, wars, and natural disasters, serves as a cornerstone for understanding apocalyptic prophecy. Baba Vanga's visions of global conflict and societal collapse, coupled with Nostradamus's references to cosmic upheavals, are frequently linked to these biblical themes. For believers, such correlations reinforce the idea that humanity is moving toward a predetermined climax in history. One of the most significant aspects of these interpretations is the emphasis on Christ's second coming. Many theologians view the fulfillment of certain prophecies, both ancient and modern, as signs of the approaching eschaton. References to celestial phenomena such as fire from the sky or a great light are often seen as metaphors for divine intervention. Baba Vanga's predictions about a spiritual awakening and Nostradamus's mention of a great redeemer are interpreted by some as foretelling this pivotal moment. Beyond Christian theology, other spiritual traditions also resonate with these prophetic themes. Islamic eschatology, for example, speaks of the emergence of a figure known as the Mahdi, who will restore justice and prepare for the day of judgment. Similarly, Hindu cosmology describes cycles of creation and destruction, with the current age, Kali Yuga, characterized by moral decline and eventual renewal. Baba Vanga's global visions of transformation and conflict can be seen as reflections of these broader spiritual cycles. At the heart of these religious interpretations is the idea of preparation, both spiritual and practical. Prophecies often serve as calls to action, urging individuals to reflect on their lives and prioritize their faith. For Baba Vanga, the emphasis on unity and moral strength aligns with this spiritual purpose. Her visions frequently stress the importance of compassion, resilience, and prayer in overcoming challenges. Similarly, Nostradamus's warnings about human hubris and the need for wisdom highlight the moral dimensions of his prophecies. Yet, these interpretations also invite critical examination. The alignment between modern prophecies and religious narratives can sometimes be the result of selective reading, with proponents emphasizing similarities while ignoring inconsistencies. Additionally, the subjective nature of prophecy means that different audiences may derive vastly different meanings, depending on their beliefs and cultural contexts. Ultimately, religious and apocalyptic interpretations of prophecy remind us of humanity's enduring quest for meaning in the face of uncertainty. Whether viewed as divine revelations or cultural constructs, these visions offer valuable insights into our collective hopes and fears. They challenge us to consider the spiritual dimensions of our existence and inspire us to navigate the challenges of the present with faith, courage, and humility. The interplay between human activity and the natural world has never been more pronounced, with environmental and health challenges becoming defining issues of the modern era. Predictions from figures like Baba Vanga and interpretations of Nostradamus's cryptic writings often highlight themes of ecological collapse and pandemics, warning of a future where humanity's survival depends on its ability to adapt and confront these existential threats. For 2025, these prophecies paint a particularly alarming picture of natural disasters, climate change, and the emergence of new diseases. One of the most pressing concerns tied to these predictions is the ongoing impact of climate change. Rising global temperatures have already led to widespread consequences, including melting polar ice caps, rising sea levels, and extreme weather events. Baba Vanga's visions frequently referenced floods that will swallow nations and unrelenting heat, which many interpret as foreseeing the intensification of these phenomena. For 2025, her followers suggest that the Arctic may face catastrophic flooding as warming temperatures accelerate ice sheet collapse. Such an event would not only devastate ecosystems, but also displace millions of people in coastal regions worldwide. Extreme droughts and wildfires are another critical aspect of these prophecies. In recent years, prolonged heat waves and water shortages have affected regions across the globe, and these issues are expected to worsen in the near future. Nostradamus's quatrains about lands parched by fire and a barren earth resonate with fears of desertification and loss of agricultural productivity. These crises could trigger food shortages, economic instability, and mass migration, further straining already fragile geopolitical systems. Natural disasters, including earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions, also feature prominently in both Baba Vanga's and Nostradamus's predictions. While such events have occurred throughout history, advances in scientific monitoring have revealed how human-induced changes, such as deforestation and urban sprawl, can exacerbate their effects. Prophecies of the earth trembling and oceans rising are seen as warnings of potential mega-disasters, which could cause unprecedented destruction in densely populated areas. Equally alarming is the prediction of health crises, including the emergence of new pandemics. Baba Vanga reportedly foresaw an ancient disease returning, which some interpret as the thawing of ancient pathogens from melting permafrost. A concern increasingly validated by modern science. As climate change alters ecosystems and human encroachment into wild areas continues, the risk of zoonotic diseases, those that jump from animals to humans, rises significantly. The COVID-19 pandemic served as a stark reminder of how quickly diseases can spread in an interconnected world. And for 2025, the potential for a new outbreak remains a sobering possibility. Nostradamus's writings about plague spreading through the great cities and airborne death are interpreted by some as foreshadowing these scenarios. Advances in biotechnology and the potential misuse of such technology also add a layer of complexity, as the line between natural and engineered pathogens becomes increasingly blurred. Amid these dire predictions, there is also a call for proactive measures and resilience. Many interpret these prophecies as warnings rather than inevitable outcomes, urging humanity to prioritize environmental stewardship, public health infrastructure, and international cooperation. Investments in renewable energy, disaster preparedness, and disease prevention could mitigate the worst effects of these crises and ensure a more sustainable future. The intersection of environmental and health challenges underscores the interconnectedness of global systems. As humanity faces these compounding threats, the lessons from these prophecies may lie not in fear, but in the recognition of our shared responsibility to protect the planet and its inhabitants. The specter of conflict has haunted human civilization for centuries, and prophecies often reflect this enduring reality. For 2025, predictions from Baba Vanga and interpretations of Nostradamus's writings point to a world on the brink of major geopolitical upheaval. Themes of war, division, and the rise of powerful adversaries dominate these forecasts, painting a grim picture of escalating tensions and the potential for widespread violence. One of the most unsettling aspects of these predictions is the idea of a new global conflict. Baba Vanga is said to have foreseen a great war emerging from disputes in the Middle East, with ripple effects felt across the globe. This aligns with Nostradamus's cryptic references to a king of terror and a third great war, which some interpret as predicting a conflict surpassing the scale and devastation of the world wars of the 20th century. Current geopolitical dynamics, including territorial disputes, resource competition, and ideological divides, provide fertile ground for such scenarios to unfold. A recurring theme in these prophecies is the rise of a malevolent leader, often described as the Antichrist in interpretations of Nostradamus. This figure is said to originate from the Middle East or Asia and wield immense power, uniting factions to wage war against the West. While skeptics argue that these descriptions are vague and culturally biased, they resonate with contemporary concerns about authoritarian regimes and the growing influence of non-Western powers on the global stage. Modern warfare, as envisioned in these predictions, is not limited to traditional battlefields. Nostradamus's writings about fire raining from the sky and a war fought by machines are interpreted by some as references to technological advancements in military systems, including drones, cyber warfare, and artificial intelligence. The potential for conflicts to escalate through digital attacks on infrastructure or the use of autonomous weapons raises ethical and practical questions about the future of warfare. Nuclear proliferation also looms large in these prophecies. Baba Vanga reportedly warned of the great cities burning, which many interpret as a reference to the use of nuclear weapons. As tensions persist between nuclear-armed states, the risk of miscalculation or escalation remains a significant concern. Nostradamus's quatrains about the poison of the earth and a great cloud of death further evoke fears of radiological warfare or catastrophic accidents. Regional conflicts, particularly in the Middle East, are another focal point of these predictions. Baba Vanga's warnings of unrest in this region align with ongoing tensions involving Israel, Iran, and neighboring states. Nostradamus's mentions of a great empire falling have been linked to the potential destabilization of major powers, whether through internal strife or external pressures. These conflicts could have far-reaching consequences, disrupting global trade, displacing populations, and exacerbating humanitarian crises. Despite the dire tone of these prophecies, they also highlight the potential for change and resilience. Many interpretations suggest that these warnings are not meant to instill fear, but to encourage preparedness and cooperation. By addressing the root causes of conflict, economic inequality, political corruption, and resource scarcity, humanity can work to prevent the worst outcomes and foster a more peaceful world. The possibility of conflict in 2025 serves as a reminder of the delicate balance of power in an interconnected world. As we navigate these challenges, the insights offered by these prophecies, however speculative, underscore the importance of diplomacy, innovation, and a shared commitment to a stable and secure future. The pace of technological and scientific advancements in recent decades has been unprecedented, transforming nearly every aspect of human life. From artificial intelligence to quantum computing, humanity's innovations are both awe-inspiring and, at times, deeply unsettling. Prophecies for 2025, including those attributed to Baba Vanga and Nostradamus, often touch on themes of technological breakthroughs and their consequences, highlighting both the opportunities and the potential dangers that lie ahead. One of the most frequently discussed advancements is the rise of artificial intelligence, AI. AI has already revolutionized industries such as healthcare, finance, and manufacturing, but its future applications could be even more transformative. Baba Vanga is said to have envisioned a time when machines would surpass their creators, a phrase that many interpret as a warning about AI surpassing human intelligence. In 2025, predictions suggest that AI could reach new levels of sophistication, potentially achieving artificial general intelligence, AGI, machines capable of performing any intellectual task that a human can do. While the potential benefits of AGI are immense, including solving complex problems and enhancing productivity, the risks are equally significant. Concerns about job displacement, the erosion of privacy, and the possibility of AI systems operating beyond human control have been widely debated. Nostradamus's writings about man-made creations turning on their masters are often cited in discussions about these fears, suggesting a future where humanity struggles to maintain authority over its technological innovations. In the biomedical field, predictions for 2025 point to groundbreaking developments in organ transplantation, genetic engineering, and personalized medicine. Baba Vanga reportedly foresaw a new way to extend life, which some interpret as advancements in bioprinting and regenerative medicine. The ability to grow replacement organs from a patient's own cells could revolutionize healthcare, reducing the need for donor organs and eliminating the risk of rejection. Similarly, CRISPR and other gene editing technologies may continue to push the boundaries of what is possible in treating genetic disorders, potentially eliminating certain diseases altogether. Quantum computing, another transformative area of research, could reach new milestones by 2025. These powerful machines, capable of solving problems that would take classical computers millennia to address, have the potential to unlock advancements in fields such as cryptography, climate modeling, and materials science. However, with great power comes great risk. Nostradamus's mention of the secrets of the heavens falling into the wrong hands is often interpreted as a warning about the misuse of quantum technology, particularly in cybersecurity and military applications. Space exploration is another area where rapid advancements are anticipated. The quest to establish a human presence on other planets, particularly Mars, could see significant progress by 2025. Baba Vanga's alleged prediction of a new home for humanity beyond the Earth resonates with current initiatives by organizations like SpaceX and NASA. While the colonization of other planets is a long-term goal, milestones such as crewed missions to Mars or the establishment of permanent lunar bases could bring us closer to this vision. While technological advancements offer hope for solving many of humanity's challenges, they also raise profound ethical questions. Issues such as the equitable distribution of benefits, the potential for unintended consequences, and the balance between innovation and regulation will require careful consideration. These prophecies, whether seen as warnings or inspirations, emphasize the need for a measured approach to harnessing the power of technology responsibly. The future has always been a fertile ground for speculation, and some of the most intriguing prophecies for 2025 venture into the realms of the extraordinary and the controversial. These include topics like alien contact, time travel, and the ultimate fate of humanity. While these ideas often stretch the limits of credibility, they continue to captivate imaginations and provoke important questions about the nature of existence and our place in the universe. One of the most persistent themes in modern prophecy is the possibility of extraterrestrial contact. Baba Vanga is said to have foreseen a time when humanity would meet others from beyond the stars. With advancements in astronomy and the discovery of thousands of exoplanets, the search for extraterrestrial life has gained scientific legitimacy. The year 2025 could see breakthroughs in this area, whether through the discovery of microbial life on Mars, signs of biosignatures on distant planets, or even direct contact with intelligent beings. While such an event would be transformative, it would also raise profound ethical, cultural, and existential questions. Nostradamus's quatrains about beings descending from the heavens are often linked to these ideas, fueling speculation about alien encounters. Some interpreters even suggest that his descriptions of advanced technology, such as shining crafts, could be references to unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, commonly known as UFOs. As governments and scientific organizations continue to investigate UAPs, 2025 could bring greater clarity or deeper mysteries regarding the possibility of extraterrestrial visitation. Time travel is another speculative concept that captures the imagination. While there is no scientific evidence to support the feasibility of time travel, prophecies about humanity's ability to transcend time often spark debate. Baba Vanga's references to visions of the past and future colliding and Nostradamus' mention of time's veil being lifted have been interpreted as metaphors for scientific breakthroughs that could challenge our understanding of time. Advances in quantum physics and theories about wormholes may continue to fuel speculation about this tantalizing possibility. A recurring theme in many prophecies is the ultimate fate of humanity. Baba Vanga reportedly predicted that humanity would survive until the year 5079, at which point a cosmic event would bring an end to our existence. Nostradamus' writings about the end of the Great Cycle are similarly vague but ominous. These predictions invite questions about the long-term sustainability of human civilization and the factors that could lead to its demise, whether through natural disasters, self-inflicted harm, or cosmic events. The possibility of humanity's extinction, while alarming, also serves as a reminder of the fragility of our existence. It emphasizes the importance of addressing global challenges such as climate change, resource depletion, and social inequality. While these speculative topics may seem far-fetched, they highlight the need for foresight and preparedness in navigating an uncertain future. Ultimately, these speculative and controversial topics remind us of the vastness of human imagination and the enduring desire to understand the mysteries of the universe. Whether viewed as predictions, metaphors, or thought experiments, they challenge us to think beyond the present and consider the infinite possibilities that the future may hold. Prophecies, whether rooted in mysticism, religion, or speculative analysis, serve a purpose beyond mere prediction. They provoke deep reflection on humanity's moral, spiritual, and practical responsibilities. As we navigate a world filled with challenges and uncertainties, the messages embedded in these prophecies compel us to reevaluate our priorities and seek meaning in the chaos of modern life. For 2025, the call to reflection is particularly poignant, emphasizing themes of unity, faith, and preparation. A key aspect of these prophecies is their spiritual dimension. Baba Vanga's visions often stress the importance of inner strength and collective harmony. Her predictions of societal upheaval and natural disasters are accompanied by reminders of the need for compassion and mutual support. Nostradamus, too, speaks to the human condition in his cryptic warnings, urging individuals to look inward and cultivate wisdom in the face of external turmoil. Both figures highlight the role of faith, not only in a religious sense, but also as a broader belief in the resilience of humanity and the power of positive change. These prophecies challenge us to confront the ethical dilemmas of our time. Advances in technology, for instance, bring immense potential, but also raise questions about responsibility and accountability. As artificial intelligence and genetic engineering reshape our world, we must consider the moral implications of these innovations. Similarly, the looming threats of environmental collapse and global conflict underscore the need for collective action to safeguard the planet and ensure equitable access to resources. Another recurring theme is the importance of critical thinking. While prophecies capture the imagination, they also require careful interpretation. Skeptics and believers alike are encouraged to approach these predictions with discernment, separating symbolic truths from literal expectations. By engaging with these prophecies thoughtfully, individuals can extract valuable insights while avoiding the pitfalls of fear-mongering or fatalism. At their core, these prophetic warnings serve as a reminder of humanity's interconnectedness. Whether facing climate crises, pandemics, or geopolitical tensions, The challenges of the modern era transcend borders and demand global cooperation. The call to reflection encourages us to break down divisions, embrace diversity, and work collectively towards solutions that benefit all of humanity. Perhaps most importantly, these prophecies inspire hope. While the visions of 2025 may seem dire, they also emphasize the potential for renewal and transformation. Just as adversity can bring out the worst in humanity, it can also inspire resilience, creativity, and unity. By heeding these warnings and acting with intention, individuals and communities have the opportunity to shape a future that is not dictated by fear, but guided by purpose and compassion. The prophecies of Baba Vanga, Nostradamus, and other visionaries offer a unique lens through which to view the complexities of modern life. By examining their predictions for 2025, we are not merely indulging in speculation, but engaging with profound questions about history, human nature, and the forces shaping our world. These prophecies, whether seen as divine revelations or creative interpretations, remind us of the interconnectedness of past, present, and future. A recurring theme across these visions is the inevitability of change. From technological revolutions to environmental challenges, humanity is on the cusp of transformative developments that will redefine how we live, work, and interact. While these changes bring uncertainty, they also offer opportunities for growth and innovation. By embracing adaptability and foresight, humanity can navigate these shifts with resilience and purpose. Another critical takeaway from these prophecies is the enduring relevance of faith and moral integrity. In a world often divided by ideology and materialism, the messages of spiritual reflection and ethical action resonate strongly. They challenge us to prioritize what truly matters: human connection, stewardship of the planet, and the pursuit of justice and equality. The conclusion of these prophecies is not a definitive endpoint, but a reminder of humanity's agency in shaping its destiny. Whether the predictions for 2025 unfold as foreseen or take an entirely different course, they serve as a call to action. By learning from the past, addressing the challenges of the present, and envisioning a better future, humanity can rise above its fears and embrace its potential. Ultimately, these prophecies leave us with a sense of hope. Despite their dire warnings, they underscore the resilience and creativity of the human spirit. As individuals and communities, we have the power to transform adversity into opportunity, building a future defined not by prophecy, but by our collective determination to thrive and endure. In this way, the prophecies become not just predictions, but inspirations, guiding lights in the journey toward a better tomorrow.